Bonjour. Today we are going to solve one problem. That problem was yours, was mine, and is of every student who is learning French and is new to it. The problem is we speak something else, we read something else, and when it comes to writing, it is something else. How is this? Actually, French language has diphthongs when it comes to speaking, reading, and writing. Also, it has phonetic signs, les accents. Now, what are diphthongs? In this video, we are going to do diphthongs which are actually one single letter or two letters which make a fixed sound which is not going to change at all. And even in whatsoever word you're going to see this diphthong, it may be one word having multiple diphthongs or one word having only one diphthong. This diphthong's sound is going to be so powerful that this is going to dominate the whole word and it is going to get pronounced with a lot of force. See, this word is bonjour. In bonjour word, you see on and ou. Bonjour. The consonants, three consonants, they are surrounded by two sounds, and these sounds are known as diphthongs. You must have seen this on and ou in many words if you are already learning French or you have just started learning French. This is going to be everywhere and the sound is not going to change. Now, there are two types of diphthongs. Diphthongs which have vowels which give main sounds and consonants which give main sounds. So we have over here 6 vowels: a, e, o, u, y, which are going to give us our diphthongs. Diphthongs which are going to give us main fixed sounds. First diphthong is with a. Now these what I have written over here, here and so on in those bars, these are phonetic signs in phonetic language. If you read any language, there are always these signs. So these are the letter, this is our first diphthong over here with a. These two are same. The sound of this always remains the same. First of all, it is a vowel. Second of all, it's a very wide, loud, heavy sound. Ah, you open up your mouth very wide and the sound comes out as in ah. Your whole mouth is full of air and you feel the sound. So we give you, I give you some examples. La, pa, pa, ko, ka, Even in very long words, you are going to see this sound coming with a lot of force. Now with this, you have la. The sound of these two remains the same. There is no difference in this one, right? And the phonetic sound sign also remains the very same. Now is a. This is not E for elephant and this is nothing else but the phonetic sign for the sound. This is a. Very known word you have j'ai, and then you have mais. These are the sounds j'ai, mais. Even in the word share, z is different, but we are supposed to focus on this over here. J'ai, mais, chaise. Just focus still here. Share. Okay, next is and. For this AIM, this is our phonetic sign. For this one, we have our phonetic sign. Now let's make words. I've got fin. With this one, we've got pain. I'm not writing these words as they are just popping into my head to give you some examples. Actually, these words have meanings. This video is going to give you the examples and the sounds, not the meanings. Meanings we will keep on discussing later on. Okay, with the sound remains the same, and these are not AM and AN. Actually, these are the phonetic signs for this. This is not a computer version, so you can see these signs in computer very clearly. Okay, with this one, champ, and then with this, pendant remains the same. Next is the same sound in 3 words. This is the phonetic sign for this a, and the sign for this one, these 3 remains a. The verb, very own verb, is payer, to pay in cash, pay in check. The verb is payer, which gives you the 3. When you conjugate this verb, you get to know all the sounds that come like this same sound. This one is the reflection of the sound. Okay, now the last one. When we have O, this A and U together, it gives us the sound of O. This is not O written over here. This is also a phonetic sign. Looks like O. Now example is show. O, show. And over here, this O becomes a little bit lighter. Fo. So the phonetic sign for this O is fore. So you will feel 2 different sounds. You will have to remember these sounds with the letter A or A in French. These are very important. And now we will begin with E. E I will do later. A, E, O, U, Y. Okay, we begin with E. Now with E, this one, the 3rd letter we have over here. With E will do later E. You see the phonetic signs, sorry, not like this, but yeah, the phonetic signs for all these are very different. We are doing very limited diphthongs, very limited sounds. There are many sounds. We are going to do only the ones which you can remember, which are going to be very helpful and which are easy to do. So for the phonetic sign is something looks like this, and examples are very common. Le, m, I'll use a comma, the, s. So this is the sound. There is one word which is like this, français. Now, when you will add an you use this word first of all for making the nationalities. So this is masculine. Now, if I add one, now see the difference in the pronunciation of both the words. Français, française. The sound is coming. Française. Okay. O. It gives the sound of letter O, and its phonetic sign is also this. So now We have our words which are like l'eau, which means water, po. So these are, okay, I'll give you one more example. Sha, po, o sound is coming. Now these three, you must be like, this is es, ez and et. How come they give us the sound of because whenever you're conjugating any verb, they are definitely coming, especially these two, and even this one is and a. Their sound is all three of them only a. How come esp a, ez b a, et b a? How? Actually, they are monosyllabs. This is something from phonetics and something from linguistics which is coming. You could follow the book of Saussure for that. Actually, these are monosyllabs and their phonetic sign is only a. Therefore, they give only the sound of a, whether they are having es, ez, et, es, z, et. Their sound is only a. So this is only for telling you that it seems like a or e, but it is, the sound is actually again a. The conjugation you could do parler, 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 and demander. The remains the and with this over here, I am not getting any word with this one right now, but I will be giving you. I'll take a pause and I will tell you. Over here it is on, and dans, pon, dans, pendant. Let me check the sound for this. Could be like says. So with this over here is a phi looking sign. Now you could get to know that these are actually signs. These are not some letters or anything like that. O. And the sound and the examples are like po. No, this is not the sign. I could get the word for this one. That would be looking something like p. That is the only sign I'm getting right now, but I think that is enough for you. P. Yeah, these are the sounds. And now I will start with the E. Now we will begin our diphthongs with E. These three are the phonetic signs for these diphthongs. E makes its own perfect sound. Li, pi, mi. These are just examples, nothing else. Okay, now I'll give one more example. Ma, mi, pa, pi. So these are sounds of E with the E having as a diphthong. Now these three E are giving us, first of all, the phonetic sound, something like this. And these two have also their phonetic sound sign, which is very different from this of this. From that of this one, we don't have to bother about the how do we write the phonetic sign. We just have to bother about the voice or perfect diphthong sound that comes out with usage of these three diphthongs. We'll try the examples. Travail, famille, travail, fee, fee. So these are the examples with these three diphthongs. You have to remember that these three give us only the sound of E. This is also E, never changing. Now this one and this one give us one same simple sound, eh, 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 imitation, imitation. With this invité, that is the sound we can get, or also pain, fin. Do not forget these sounds, they are very mandatory sounds. E. This one is a little bit longer E. This one is a very shorter E, not very short but short E. This one is and eh. So this is what you have to remember. Now let's move on to words O. O has two different phonetic signs. Its sound starts to change with the letters like S, Z, and just S becomes a Z and Z remains a Z, but a little bit more profound, very deep. So just one or two couple of examples with this one. O remains O. These are just phonetic signs. Don't you please bother about these phonetic signs. These are just for knowledge. You don't need to remember them. O. Do. Mo, to, ro, z. Now see, S became Z because these two signs are different. Over in word rose, if you have to write it phonetically, you will use this sound over here. Do, mo, to, ro. Just focus still over here. Now the sound is the same. Ro, rose. Okay. Va. The sound is va. It feels like va is coming out, but the sound is va. Examples: loi, roi, moi, soi, toi. So these are the sounds with this va. A little bit longer word with this one. Loisir. Loi. So this is the sound. OM and ON give us the sound, same sound, O, and that O sound in phonetic language is written like this, O. Now we have bon, see, and pomme. Because of double M, the sound is something like pomme, on. Pomme, bon, pon, and over here it is the sound is the one word I'm having in my head right now, cœur, and even meurt, cœur, meurt. Oo, phonetic sign for this oo is this, and loo, and su. This is just an example for forming the sound. And goo. I'm just giving you these words only for the sound. Do not try to say, oh no, this is wrong, this is not correct, blah 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 stuff. Actually, these are only for sounds. I'm giving you the examples. Now with oi, the sound is oi. Royal, 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 royalité, royalité. So these are the examples with this O. Now let's move on towards U, our second last diphthong with the vowel U. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exemples avec with the U. This is, first of all, this over here, this U is always silent whenever it is followed by any of these two letters, J and Q. Whenever these two letters are going to come after before this, sorry, whenever U is going to follow these two letters, it is going to become silent. U will become silent, like in word guitar. Guitar, there is no U. U is silent. So it is directly guitar. Guitar. And how do we write this guitar? Guitar. R and ta and gi is written the way it is. Gi. Guitar. U is silent whenever U will come right after G and Q. Simply telling you, U is silent, never sound, no sound. And U will be purely pronounced as an U when we have anything like these words. Murmure, murmure, dur, pur, sur, or even this sur. And my favorite, so, sur. The name of the writer who is a teacher of actually linguistics. Now, phonetic sign is like this. Anonyme, anonyme, bras, le, so, and even d'un. These are the sounds. Now, U, whenever it is coming, whenever it is surrounded by double consonants, like in word k, yeah. Quel. This sound will become U and especially when U is followed by il, e, these three of diphthongs. This UE, whenever you're going to see U and E together, the sound will become that of a letter U and E, U and will give you the sound together they will form a sound like in word orgueil. Next, last, whenever you will be with a stressed vowel like E. Phonetic sign is this, and this is the word lui, qui. So this over here, you will be losing its sound a lot, but that of stressed vowels sound will be coming a lot. It's not going to become luy or q. It will simply remain very less, but the sound of stressed vowel E will come a lot, because these two are very different vowels. U and E, how will you form the sound? Very complicated. So stressed vowel E with U is going to give you the sound something like lui, qui. So let's move on forward towards Y, which is also E, sort of E. Now let's give you the examples with E. Okay, with the diphthong Y or Y with the trema, we have the sound coming that of E, Y, E, and Y whenever it is followed by M, N or Ash, we have A sound like ta, ta, and with the Y as in E sound, it is hymne, zier, martyr, that is the sound with the Y. Now we will start forming the sounds with the diphthongs but with consonants. Till now we were only doing sounds with vowel, now consonants. Now we come to the final part of the chapter, diphthongs. We are terminated already with the vowel. Now we are going to start with the consonant. I'm not going to do a lot of consonants because it is very difficult, this chapter, diphthongs. We are going to do only a couple of diphthongs with consonants. Now first of all, put it in your head that maximum consonants, which whenever they are coming in the end of any word, they are not pronounced. Especially S, T, D, X are such consonants which are never pronounced whenever they are coming in end of any word in French. I'm going to give you example like r. We stop here. That's it. Grand. We stop here. And far. We stop here. With S, okay, let's just make say rose, plural. You never say these four consonants. There are some consonants like P, which follows the liaison rule, which gets joined with another vowel. Whenever P, like this example, trop, on. This next word is starting with a vowel. Whenever P is coming in the end of any word and with the next line, or sorry, the next word is starting up with a vowel, you have to follow this. Trop, on. So like this. Most of the liaison rule will be taught to you in another video, but just put it in your head. There are many words which are ended up with the consonants like a sac. You have to pronounce it. There are many words which you have to pronounce which are even ending up with consonants. So there are many consonants which will be pronounced. There are many consonants which are not going to pronounce. Out of them we have 4 which are fixed, never changing. Don't pronounce this. Okay, now let's move on towards G, J in French, J. Whenever J is followed by, or J is coming with A, O, U, or J is coming with E, Y, the sound of this J becomes hard and soft. This is the phonetic sound. And over here, example, gare. The sound of J has become G because there is a coming. So this is a hard sound. Over here, Jig. Now it's become J. The sound has become softer. There is a hard G and there is a soft G. J in French. So that you have to remember, with which becomes what? CH, say H in French give you this sh sound. This is the phonetic sign for sh. This is Hindi word for sh sound. You have chauffeur and you have chaud, which means heat, chaleur. So these are examples. Don't forget that this is sh. You have to remember this. Even in chaise, diphthong, diphthong, diphthong. Chaise. Now CQU. Whenever these 3 are going to come together, you will have the sound ka. Right now I'm not having any word in my head. I will have to think about that. जाके उत्थे मैंने एक साउंड दे दो कट के मैं ड्रामे करी जानी सोच. There are diphthong CQU, which is giving us a k sound. We have the word acquisition. Acquisition. qui, acquisition. So that is the lesson with diphthongs. I know this is a very difficult one. You will have to read some links I'm going to put where I have made videos while reading the text, while focusing on the diphthongs. So try reading the text. That will help you. Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée et au revoir.